Hey, what's up, guys? Today I want to talk to you about something about building your own business. You know what I mean? So, if you're interested in building your own business, starting an online business specifically, because that's something I do full time, and I've done full time for 10 years right now. And the lesson I want to share with you, if I could tell my 10-year younger self, some advice. If I was 19, I started this dream when I was 19 years old, but I failed for many years. Then I tried again, and I finally succeeded. And I've been doing full-time internet marketing, have my own internet business as an independent online business owner for 10 plus years. And throughout that journey, it was very challenging, very difficult. There was many times I even gave up on my dreams. So I want to share with you younger entrepreneurs out there, or anybody who's aspiring to build their own business, whether it's online business or offline business or whatever type of business. I just want to share with you, man, some lessons. And this is the lessons that I have, you know what I mean? Number one, you got to keep trying, keep going, the bottom line is, this is what I would tell my younger self. Because my younger self, when I went for my dreams, I tried for 6 months. I was like 23 years old. I just graduated college, and I had a dream. Like, I want to be a full-time internet marketer, man. I want to build my own online business. And you know what I did? I tried. I remember I bought a $1,000 internet marketing course by Marlon Sanders. It was called Cash Like Clockwork. Dude, this was back in like 2002, 3 or something like that. I barely had any money. But I invested $1,000 into an online course, to a home study course. It was not an online course, a home study course, $1,000. And I bought Brian Tracy's, action strategies, for personal success, or some kind of tape series. And I listened to that. I listened to Marlon Sanders, and I went for my dreams. I built a website. I built an online course, digital course at the time. It was about like a dating niche, because that's what I was into at the time as a college kid. And I made a site, and I waited, man. And you know what? After 6 months, I made no sales. I made no money. So after that, I did what most people do. I had no mentor, so I figured, you know what? This is probably not for me. This is probably not for me. So I'm not making any money. I just finished college, and I have no money. So I ended up quitting my dreams. I ended up giving up on my dreams, and ended up moving back to my parents' house. And from then on, I worked at a convenience store, for five years almost, okay, that my dad owned. I couldn't get any other job. I went to job interviews. No one would hire me, because I wasn't confident when I spoke. I didn't have the, experience. Although I went to a good college, they didn't hire me. Plus, it was also my fault. I didn't try to go out there and get many job interviews because I was shy. I was insecure. I was not confident. So I was stuck in this place, working at a convenience store. And while I was working at a convenience store, I completely dismissed internet marketing. I completely dismissed my internet marketing dreams, right? Because I was like, I failed, so why even try again? That's a closed chapter of my life. Now, many years later, after 5 years working at the store, I got so fed up. I said, I gotta go for this internet dream one more time, man. One more time. Let me give it a shot. Let me try eBay. Let me try something. Let me try building a website. Let me go to warriorforum.com, internet marketing discussion forum. Let me figure this out. Because I was so sick and tired working at my job, I said, I want to go for it one more time. And ever since I did that, that's when I finally made $1 online from my own website. This is back in 2007, May of 2007. I still remember I only made $39. But that gave me confirmation. This works. Now I just got to double up until it finally can replace my convenience store job income. And you know what? Long story short, little by little, I was able to make more than my convenience store job. And when I did that, in about 2 years, when I retried this dream, I finally succeeded. And I was able to quit my job and go full time in internet marketing. So what would I tell my younger self? I would tell my younger self, don't ever give up on your dreams. I mean, it's so common sense, but I gave up on my dreams, and I spent the next 5 years working at a convenience store, not even trying or touching or even looking at internet marketing, because I figured, hey, I tried it. Like most people, I tried that. It doesn't work. You hear so many people say, I tried it. It doesn't work. You know why? Because you tried for 6 months like I did. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm telling you, the younger entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, the younger version of me, I wish someone told me, hey, you failed 6 months. Doesn't matter. Keep going, man. You got 5 more years, man. But you know what? I didn't do anything for 5 years. And I'll never get that 5 years back. So I would tell, number one, my younger self, hey, keep trying. Don't ever give up. Even if you fail, even if you work at a convenience store job, keep doing your internet business. Okay? That's what I didn't do. It took me 5 years of doing nothing. And my frustration was building up so high to the limit. I said, you know what? I got to try it again. But you, if you're watching this, you don't want to wait 5 years like I did to go for your dreams again. I'm telling you, go for your dreams every single day, every single month, every single week, every single year after year, until you make $1. And once you make $1, you have proof, confirmation it works, and then you could continue, right? So that's my advice for you. Like, keep going, and then you're gonna reach success faster than me, wasting 5 years doing nothing. You know, I mean, I wasn't doing nothing. I was still working. I learned a lot from working at a convenience store because I worked like 60 plus hours a week, Monday to Saturday. I was dedicated. I was working harder than most people my age, you know, in my 20s. So it taught me about hard work, but it wasn't smart work. You know, it wasn't until I said, I'm going to go for my internet marketing dreams that I started really working on my smart work, meaning I was working on internet business that could give me leverage. How? Instead of working for a wage, I was focusing on building assets. Like Robert Kiyosaki from Rich Dad Poor Dad says, you know, assets that you create will produce income for you, whether you work or not. Does that make sense? So my advice for you are 2 things in this video. Number 1, keep going. Even if you fail, keep going. Number two, okay, keep going, okay? Don't ever quit. Even if you failed before, keep going until you succeed, okay? Because you can succeed. Anyone can succeed, okay? And number 2, after number 1, you keep going for your dreams. The number 2 advice I have for you, right? I mean, if I were to tell my younger self, right? It's like, man, like, you got to focus on building assets. You got to read Rich Dad Poor Dad. You got to read Cash Flow Quadrant. You got to think like a business owner, not an employee. You got to stop trading time for money now, okay? You got to stop trading time for money. I'm serious, okay? So that's my advice for you right now. Stop trading time for money and focus on building assets, okay? Whatever type of assets, online business, Amazon FBA, self-publishing, internet marketing, digital products. Those are all assets because assets produce income. Instead of wasting money on liabilities, cars or whatever, right? Clothes, whatever. That's not producing income for you. Put your energy, money, and time into creating or buying or building assets. Assets, even like, for example, I have ebook publishing company. Those ebooks are all assets because whether I work or not, or whether I sleep, those ebooks, those assets produce income for me month after month. Just like real estate is an asset. Whether you work or not, if you have real estate, that's passive income, comes to you month after month. So focus on assets. And you know what's the difference about offline business and online business? Online business is a lot cheaper, man, to get started. You don't need to have, hundreds of thousands of dollars to buy a house like offline real estate business assets. Online, man, it only costs like what? $10 to buy a website, right? And $10 a year to buy a domain name, $100 a year for hosting. It's very affordable, okay? So I know it's complicating for beginners. You're like, oh, I don't know where to start. It's okay. Like I said in my first tip, keep trying. Keep going. Even if you know step 1 only, do step 1 and study step 2. Okay? And try step 2, and you're going to fail step 2 until you succeed in step 2. And when you succeed in step 2, study step 3 and try step 3. Take action on step 3 until you succeed in step 3. And once you succeed in step 3, go study step 4 and take action on step 4 until you finally succeed and build your own business. Does that make sense? So that's my advice for you. Entrepreneurs out there, aspiring entrepreneurs out there, whatever your age is. Okay, follow my advice, because this is what I would tell my younger self, to go out there ultimately, really succeed and make it. Make it. And also, once you make it, I also want to say, don't relax. Don't relax, because business is crazy, man. Like, don't ever get comfortable, because when you get comfortable, that's when you can lose everything, right? So be always alert, and keep going, okay? That's all I got to say for right now. Thanks for watching the video. Click that link below the video to learn more. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye for now. Cheers.